Hi there, hope all is well. We are starting with the Angels and Ancestors deck. First card out is the Stag. It's about trusting and thriving through changes. I don't know if you can see like the symbolism there. As well as trusting in higher forces, higher calling, a higher perspective, higher wisdom, even knowledge. Very much shaman energy, very connected into nature. This is you embracing the energy of peace at this time. Okay, so you very much could be like a peacemaker. You may be somebody who kind of brings balance to situations that may need, you know, some sort of mediation. Maybe you tend to be, yeah, I feel like you're definitely here to bring things together, bring people together, things together. Let's see what else. Yeah, through emotions, through sharing your emotions, your love, you know, the things that, you know, your consciousness even. There is this thing that you have the ability to do, which is to mirror things to others, okay? Even to yourself. I feel like you're like constant revision mode. Maybe you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, but I feel like this is you, you know, you may be doing a lot of reflecting at this time. You may also have very strong like clairvoyant abilities, and you may be able to scry as well. I do feel like, as it relates to our topic, love, this is like you having a very big heart chakra, like lots of love. And, you know, those who love a lot also feel a lot. So there's this understanding of love and let yourself be loved, okay? Okay, like, and this is, you know, your emotions are needed, but not to the point where you are depleted and unbalanced yourself. So I feel like you've learned a lot about you embracing the energy of peace, and in doing that, like, you're going to pick your battles, you know? Yeah, you surround yourself with protective energy. Okay, so yeah, like, you pick your battles. Not everybody's, you know, worth the energy. It's too many. Okay, hold on, one at a time. So yeah, I would say this is you trusting your, like, you could be like a really strong empath. So this very much could be you like using this now as a major strong skill set, right? And having things in balance, right? So that you can really, you know, use this as a tool. Yeah, I feel like you are someone who holds the space for others. You may feel a strong connection to druidry, maybe even like hermit energy, Celtic energy, Scotland, that area. Transforming and unveiling your gifts, shape-shifting energy. This can also be that you can speak to many different types of spirits, okay, on many different planes, not just the human kingdom. All right, you're very in tune with other kingdoms, I'm getting. Totems even is coming to mind. So some of these could be like your animal totems. Some of these can be your spirit animals. Some of these are how you receive communication. Maybe this is also a representation of something you might have been in a past incarnation. We do go through up the kingdoms. Let's see. So there's like a snake, like shedding its skin, because it looks like just the skin. And then there's a wolf. Yeah, I have another wolf, a white wolf. It's saying to prioritize yourself sometimes, like you're okay, like you're fine on your own, you're a lone wolf. All right, but sometimes you have to take care of your needs, all right? So, and sometimes you have to do that alone. So maybe you're somebody who like doesn't have a ton of people around you. Like if people are around you, then, you know, there's a good reason why. Like you have to be careful too of like shape-shifting. So this is you like really listening to your keen instincts, okay? Having really strong instincts. So this also speaks to like your intuition, okay? And this is also like paying attention to the cycles, and sometimes like animals will actually tell part of the story that you might be missing. So pay attention to nature, what's going on around you. Sometimes, you know, there's messengers, many different ways of receiving messages. So, all right, I'll let this one, there's a lot. I have this down. Okay, what do we have? Release the old and rest. So this can very much can be happening right now if you're seeing this in the autumn. Okay, so they're wanting you just to kind of like, this is when, you know, the old bits and pieces of us kind of shed and we focus on starting fresh, you know, come spring. So again, I feel like this is an end of a process. And then right before that, we have winter. So I feel like this is kind of a time frame here that they're giving us and what really to focus on during this time frame. So I would say release the old and rest during the fall. And the winter, I would say take care of your needs. So this might be some R&R, right? Let's see what else we have, because that was a clear, yeah, trust, Sky Father, trust in the unknown, okay? It's like believe it before you actually see it. And some of us see it before it manifests. So I feel like this is, you know, look at that eagle and that loyalty and that just, that strength that brings. And then we have the Oracle. So some of you very much can be a receiver, a channel, a messenger, an intuitive, a healer, a mystic, like whatever you want to call yourself. But I feel like you are very much connected, okay? And you very much see things that maybe others don't see, feel, sense, or know. But you keep this mostly to yourself. Like if anyone knows about it, it's either because like they were meant to find you, or you know, there's some sort of I don't know, you wait for important information, but I feel like there's some sort of like humbleness to this, okay? I'm also getting and also loyalty. Like I'm getting like this is a bit of, you know, grace. I feel like there's grace here. And I feel like these two kind of, they have this connection, okay? This faith between them. I also have a Shaolin Master. Okay, so be graceful in movement and action. All right, so this is a very powerful card. I feel like you do not give up, okay? I would say you could get knocked down many times, but you get right back up, okay? I feel like you are also potentially someone who has the ability to like shift your perception or see the different, see different sides of things. You're always very quick to gain a new perspective and share a new perspective. And you very much could feel or have strong air energy to you. Or this is like you're telepathic even. You may even, this can represent like channeling. This can represent mediumship, psychics. I feel like this is a representation of like a gift that you have in some way. It's almost like no matter what you experience, you're able to find the light at the end of the tunnel, no matter what it is. Or you can like change like a shadowy experience to somehow a positive one for some reason. It like comes out that way. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like you understand how to how energy works. So that's what you use as one of your tools, is your thoughts when it comes to air energy, as well as the perception part or perspective. I think like you're able to exchange the maybe less desired perspective for a new perspective, because it's something that, you know, is in opposition of what this is. So maybe there's, you know, a benefit to looking at the bright side of things. I feel like you have this ability to look at the bright side of things. Let's see, what else came out? Yeah, She-Wolf. I feel like there is this like, look at the beautiful depiction of white, dark, shadows, all different kinds of shades of gray. Like there's like so many possibilities and impossibilities. I don't know. Just seems like the duality, right? As well as there's some sort of like rebirth energy too. So like this could be like a representation of like the phoenix, right? In spring, there's going to be where you're going to be planting some new seeds and you're going to start seeing these things growing, okay? And then we also have you holding space, okay? Because I feel like there are definitely changes ahead. So let's see. Let's get one more card. What's this change? Aha. This is the change. Somebody's coming in that is about to maybe have an impact on your life in some way, shape, or form. Or I'm picking up who you are. I'm getting, you're meant to intend and create with somebody. I feel like this person takes charge with authority. I feel like they have some sort of like high, there's some sort of, look at this closely and see what the symbolism is that you pick up. Okay. And then look at this one. Okay. So this is, you know, like this is a past lives. Okay. I'm seeing 2 lives here on earth that you may have had some dealings with this energy, or this is something that resonates with you. Like you could be this high priest and, you know, you do resonate with having a past life in Egypt. And then you also could feel very, like connected to druids, and as well as like Scotland, England, like the whole area over there. I feel, and even Ireland. I mean, come on. So I feel like there's a lot here that could, and look at the crossover. I don't know if you can see this, but here's Egypt, right? Egyptian context, and then look at, here's a big long ankh. Can you see that in the picture? All right. Anyways, as I digress here. But I feel like there's some, definitely something's coming in that's going to shake some things up here. You know, I think this is a good time to segue into another deck. So hold please. Okay, so I figured I would jump into the past life deck. All right, since we're seeing a couple different, like, timelines, you know, so definitely we have some druid energy, we have some high priest Egyptian energy, we definitely have shaman energy, we definitely have a lot of like ties to maybe even like Shaolin, so that as well. We have shaman energy here. Yeah, we have a lord over here. And below that is a shield maiden. So I feel like this could have been, you know, something back in the day. I don't know. You never know. It's fun how they tell the story. Let me tell you. All right. So whoever I'm picking up on, if this is resonating for you, have fun with this. All right. What can you share with us at this time? Spouse. First card. So this was someone that was your spouse in a past life. Past lives, I heard. Okay. So we have a spouse. Okay. Thank you. All right. Is this in reverse? All right. Who you love very much. Okay. So this is unrequited love in reverse. And I asked if it's in reverse and they said yes. So I got confirmation yes. So this was a very loving relationship. One that had like honor, right? It was high honor. It was maybe the 2 of you had high honor in some way. That would explain this. Okay. The high priest. Okay. or this person held you in high honor is what it is. Okay, gotcha. That's the message. Whoever I'm picking up on held you in high honor. Yeah, and then they made me take the card out specifically. So yeah, okay. Yep. 100%. Look at bottom of the deck energy, High Priest or High Priestess. So confirmation of that twice. Awesome. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, so health, healer. Right. High Priest, High Priestess, they were healers. That's right. What else do we have? Yeah, there had to be some sort of transition. Leaving or traveling, or someone had to go. Maybe it was unexpected. Some sort of unexpected having to leave due to finances maybe, or just the exchange of energy maybe during this time. It might have been something that might have been difficult and, you know, not pleasant. So if things were shaky, let's see what else. Celtic. That's what I thought. Look at. See? Celtic. So that would resonate with them, with some of you. Okay. Maybe even like religious, right? Or maybe it was like before religion. I'm picking up like the pagan transition to Catholic or something like that. The ships. So someone had to leave. Someone, or maybe you were forced to leave where you grew up or what you know, or someone had to leave. Transportation. Someone had to leave someone behind. Someone had to leave someone behind. That's what it was. This might be something that you had to wrap up in this lifetime as a result of this experience. Maybe unresolved, or maybe it's, I don't know, we'll find out. Let's let the cards say the story. I don't want to, something about transportation, huh? No? Okay, keep going. Okay. All right. Always different. Okay. No, all right. Let's see. Ships. Yeah, somebody was abandoned or felt abandoned. Someone was a writer, a scribe, a messenger, maybe. Maybe someone was able to receive messages from the angels. Is what I'm getting. I have angels over here. And then I have a scribe or a writer. Someone was able to communicate with angels. This orphan. Okay, so someone who's kind of felt like, maybe it's not a literal orphan, maybe it's representing like you always felt like an outcast, but you always were able to communicate with others in whatever energy or entity they were. So if you felt like you could communicate with the other side, you know, you may have some sort of like, you remember as a kid, you're able to kind of have these experiences, and then you may have told somebody about them, and then, you know, you might have felt some sort of rejection as a result of it because it wasn't something that maybe they've ever had. So they don't have the perspective. So you felt a bit defeated, and so you kind of kept those experiences that you had to yourself. And I feel like this might be, you know, something that you're now accepting and allowing and celebrating. Whereas maybe when you were younger, it might have been more difficult. You may have felt like you were an outcast for it. In some way, maybe you felt like you were different. I don't know. I feel like there's some sort of like feeling not supported by what you're able to do. Maybe even, yeah. All right, there's some sort of father energy here. Let's see. Someone might need to forgive their father, or their father forgives you. I feel like there might have been a loss of a father recently. I do see 2 doves here. So I feel like they're with loved ones and the Holy Spirit. I have medicine man or woman. So this would again be clarifying that if there was any kind of like connection to maybe those type of practices and any kind of family history, I feel like that message could be for you. It doesn't have to be though. I feel like this, the healing practices apply to so many of us in our lineages. So I feel like take this how it might resonate for your experience so far. Let's see. I'm also getting like there could be them visiting. There could be, you could be seeing a lot of birds. You could be seeing a lot of white birds, maybe even feathers. So someone might be being, so they're telling me to point out the feathers. Feathers, feathers, feathers. If you were seeing feathers, okay, then just know that a masculine energy, okay, I'm getting a father. You know, there's forgiveness here, all right? I also feel like they may meet up in like the dream state because this is a dream catcher. So there could be visions, there could be messages, there could be some funny dreams or whatever. I feel like that's how they communicate to you. So if, yeah. And then I have trust and have faith that your financial situation, I feel like, will be positive, okay? It's like if it's like, you know, I feel like things will work out, okay? There will be, have trust and faith that like things are going to work out for you, okay? You are abundant in many ways, okay? I feel like outside of even the coin. But the representation of the coin is you have a lot of experience, okay? Trust and have faith in yourself, okay? Like, you can accomplish what you're here to accomplish. So I feel like this is a motivator. Like, you can do this, okay? Look at this. Wonder what this card is. Let's see. What's it say? Wisdom. Yeah, oh wow. So what it's saying is trust and have faith that, you know, you have the ability to share unique wisdom in some way, or you have unique wisdom. I feel like there's value here. Okay? You are I don't know, but I feel like you're a unicorn. Okay? There's a reason why, like, you're not, I don't know. I feel like there's just this acceptance, this authenticity about you. Yeah, I feel like, again, like, there's this, like, persecution energy. This, like, you know, always being in a situation that there's some sort of, like, wrong, like, something wrong about your energy. It's almost, like, so pure that it almost is used against you in some way. Yeah, I feel like, and again, like, that's why you always feel, like, orphaned, outcasted, because you're, it's almost like you're just the white horse, the light, representing the uniqueness here, you know, and the ability to have this, like, higher connection, right, is, you know, often a double-edged sword, you know? So I feel like, you know, there is this healing wound that's going on now, right, through your experiences when it comes to persecution and inquisition, okay? Right? Like you've got the wisdom that you've needed, okay? And I feel like you've got a lot even from, like, the past too. So I think there's a lot to use to help overcome this, like, wound of this. I do feel like it's a wound that needs some healing. And again, like persecution and inquisition, I mean, this is, you know, a representation of what's happened for forever, it seems. But it would be nice to start turning this around, right? I feel like you find solace in the trees. You may have a very strong connection, okay, to Native American energy, as well as like medicine man or woman energy, birds even, you know, the farms might be significant. It's almost like, you know, it's time to get back to our roots, okay? And how we used to be parts of communities, right? Like the community took care of the community, right? Like you were able to create in a space where you benefited from whatever you created in your space. Meaning if you planted food, you were eating that food, right? And if you had extra, you either shared it with your neighbor or maybe you brought it to a potluck. I don't know. I just think that maybe there's a sense of wanting to return back to like the communal living kind of, or maybe just tapping back into the roots and maybe your ancestors and kind of like how they used to live. Like maybe there's this missing of this a bit or there's this remembering. So maybe it's about you remembering like what it used to be like. And you're like, oh, you know what? Like maybe I want to go get some land and maybe I want to like, you know, just, you know, appreciate what's around, right? And work with, not against the land. Okay. And again, like be independent, right? I feel like there is this like battle too playing out here. There's two perspectives. There's spirituality and religion. I feel like you could have very much have been a monk or a nun or of service in either one of those. I do want to reiterate, this is the second time this card's coming up, is that you do have a strong tie to biblical times. Or this is something you feel very strong about. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is something that you have a calling or had a calling to. Finding and working and helping either yourself or others find faith. Maybe you speak on faith. Maybe you are devoted to your faith. Maybe this is part of, it's like a soul mission thing for you. Maybe not everybody understood this about you, so maybe you're more open about this now. But it goes back a far way is what I'm getting. So, and again, like spirituality and religion certainly has been a theme for you over many lifetimes. Okay. So that's fascinating. I'm going to stop this and, all right. So I cleared up after those two decks. Okay. So now that we understand that this energy, okay, spouse energy, okay, that goes quite far back, all right, knighthood, okay, protection, this union is protected, okay, angels, also very significant, okay, so what's been playing out right now is that you're releasing your ex, okay, the time has come to clear your energy and you're going to release your ex, okay, and there is something that is coming your way, right, and it's being worked on in the moment. So let's get some more information. Our reading is on the topic of love. We tapped into some angels and ancestors, as well as past life messages. So this will be a continuation of that. We're using the Romance Angels deck, if you're wondering. This is a past life deck. Celtic as well as Egyptian came out. Definitely biblical, pagan. All kinds. I mean Native American. Like it was beautiful. Shaman was heavy energy. Animal Kingdom very energy. So you guys are going to be very playful. Okay, this is going to be fun. You are fun, and so it's just like you being you is going to be reciprocated. You know what I mean? Like you're going to recapture romance with this person. I feel like this is you allowing your inner youthful spirit to have fun and for you to be you and not like have to mask, okay? I feel like there might have been in the past like a codependency either for whoever you attracted into your past experiences. I feel like that's something that was a focus for your healing. Whoops. I feel like, and as a result, you are no longer accepting less than. You're legit calling in your soulmate here. So I feel like you're not accepting anything less than you deserve. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Calling in your soulmate. Okay, so this is allowing yourself to be open to love, right? Like this could very much be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, right? So they're gonna feel familiar. You're gonna be like, there's something about you that like makes me think I've known you before. And you have, and it's because you've had a few past lives with this person. Okay? So soulmate energy again. Calling in the soulmate, and now the soulmate's here. Yes, this is your soulmate. Like you're gonna know, okay? You're gonna know. It'll be undeniable. Okay? They are gonna make sure of it. I feel like that's funny. I don't disagree. I think you absolutely, All right, honeymoon, enjoying the bliss of the holiday season. All right, so some of you are meeting somebody important. You are lovable, okay? You deserve love, okay? We all deserve love. Share more love, okay? That's the theme of our reading today. Engagement. This is going to end up in engagement. Or just like a formal commitment and companionship and the intimacy and all the wonderful things, right? Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that's beautiful. All right. I feel like the angels are kind of like watching over this, right? And helping this come together on the spiritual realm. So I feel like this is something that is, yeah, sounds about right. I feel like you're no longer like, or this is a reminder to free yourself, right? From your own like self-limiting beliefs, okay? So I feel like you might be called to kind of like, you take control of your life, right? And don't contain yourself. Like you're unique, right? You're meant to be seen. You're unique, okay? Don't hide yourself. Don't limit yourself. Don't put yourself in a box, right? You're a unicorn. You're not supposed to be in a box, okay? Or a corral or whatever this is, okay? Maybe, some heart-to-heart conversations are needed, and what's wrong with that? All right, what else, babes? Okay, what's this? Okay, so the engagement came out next. Maybe where you're at, you feel a bit like stagnant and stuck and trapped, and you'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna wish on a unicorn. Poof, you're a unicorn. And then you're like, you know what, I think I would really like to, go in a different direction. Whatever that might be. What direction will that be? I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go and free myself, okay? So I feel like that brings on something that is going to be amazing, okay? So, it may call you to definitely go out of your comfort zone, is what I'm getting, all right? Okay? Goodness gracious. Look at engagement and wedding, okay? So this is going to most definitely create some amazing changes to look forward to, okay? I feel like this is something that, yeah, I feel like this is something that's going to really blossom. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm getting like definitely like a perspective shift here, like a mindset shift. As well as like enjoying life for where like enjoying the journey in this picture more, because that's what life is. Like it's a journey. It's not a destination. So maybe you're just enjoying your journey, okay? Wherever that might be. It could be here. I don't know. But if that's the case, I see you. I see you. I think, you know, it's a beautiful development here, it seems. So let's see what else we have here. Let's get like one more card and then we'll move on to get some more details, okay? This energy also could be at a distance from you. Okay, so either you don't know each other officially, maybe you know of each other. You might actually be at a party that you meet them at, maybe during the holidays. Maybe someone has like a holiday party and or someone's visiting an area during the holidays and you run into them, or there's something like that. There's some sort of like kismet thing that plays out and you're like, oh, I really like that person. They were great to hang out with. I don't know, something may be fun during the holidays. So if you get invited to a holiday party, use your discernment, but I feel like, you know, you'll know if it's for you or not. But I'm kind of seeing like a little, like a gathering. Maybe we can get confirmation of that, right? Past life relationship is what they just gave me for confirmation. So yeah, you will absolutely meet somebody that is, you're going to feel like you've known them before. And again, like I was looking at this card thinking like, oh, you know, you might meet them at like a party, right? Okay, so I was like, oh, maybe out and about at a party. Like that's what they look like back then. Kind of, I guess. And it says you already met the romantic partner you seek. This could be the one. And then here we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, that's yep, you'll know. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I think you're gonna know. I feel like there's gonna be like some chakras going off. Okay. And if you know, you know. All right, so let's get some more info over here. Want to do this one? Okay. Or you want to do this one? Okay, this one. All right, cool. All right, let's see. All right, so High Priestess. Okay. So you can't know everything is what they're saying with the High Priestess card. They're like, we want to leave some of this to play out naturally, playfully, right? Like, I feel like there's, I feel like there's like this secret. All right, so secreto. What is it? The secret. Okay, a Fool card. It's not time yet because the Fool came in like a little bit crooked, and I was like, not time yet. Okay, what else? Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Four of Cups. Yeah. Sometimes when I see the Four of Cups, it can mean a couple different things. But I feel like there's things that like maybe you're being called to focus on. Okay. Like these cups aren't being minded, or like it's like you're preoccupied over here with whatever emotions are being pulled, right? I feel like there's this emotional exchange going on here, or lack thereof, because they're just sitting there, right? I feel like they're even empty. But this one can't even be acknowledged at this time because there's this like there needs to be a focus here instead. Okay. So that's why it's not time yet, is because your energy is needed elsewhere at this time. And so this really needs to progress before this can come in. Okay. confirmation of that. So when we see the Four of Cups, Four Cups is talking about like, there are many different ways in which, hold on one sec.